Okay, so it says here it's basically just a plug and play. There's nothing else required. Let's put it on. Alright guys, so if you're wondering, the first thing you want to put on your Mustang, if you're going to mod it at all, it's going to be one of these. Now this video might have to be a bit short because I already installed one of the parts. I installed one already just to see how difficult the process would be. This one was pretty simple. It's really simple. I don't ever install anything myself just because it's a Shelby. I don't want to mess anything up, nothing at all. If anything gets messed up, I would rather, you know what I mean, have it blamed on a shop. But anyway, this is the driver's side oil separator. Now you're probably wondering, why is this the most important part or mod I should get for my Mustang? I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so this oil separator is important because it will basically filter out any oil traveling into your intake. So, okay, obviously we all know air is going through the cold air intake. The 5.0s, the 2011 and up, they actually have a lot of blow-by. The driver's side, there's barely any that comes on this side, but the passenger side, through here, a lot of oil gets splashed around and it goes right back into your intake, and it'll coat it and it'll rob you of power later on in the future. So JLT made this, and there's other brands you can go with. This one is for a 3 ounce, but anyways, yeah, it'll catch that extra oil or that blow-by and protect your intake from getting coated and robbing you of power. Like I said, the install for this one was pretty simple. You can see it came with this little bracket right here. It's connected on top with through these 2 nails, and it's just a plug and play. All you do is remove the old PCV. Same with this one, remove that one, and then you just snap on the new one. I'll show you the passenger side one. This one actually came with nails and a bracket. This one completely by itself, like it's completely plug and play. All I do is unplug this, unplug that, and then snap it on, and then we have a safer running car. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how simple it is. It's very easy. Let's see how quick we do this one. Pretty sure somebody can do it faster. I move pretty slow in general, and that is not, it's not a false statement. That's true. Just unplug it like that. Boom, that's off. And then do the same thing for the other side. Gonna take this one off. And let me see. Okay, so there it is. I just took it off. I just needed both hands to kind of reach around underneath there. But like I said, very simple. Place that down, and we're gonna put on the new one. We're gonna put on this filter. Here we go. So snap this on. Okay, that one's on pretty good. Same thing with this one. And it is on. Okay, so that's not coming off. And the other one is on pretty good. So it's just gonna sit like this. There is a piece of Velcro. I don't know why the Velcro is at the bottom, honestly. But yeah, that's it. It's done. That took probably maybe 1 minute. No tools needed for that side. I honestly didn't even really need tools for the other side either, because you just snap that off like I did the first one, and then replace it with the other one. So if you guys want to see, I'm gonna slow down, stop moving so much. This one's held in place pretty good with that bracket. It's held still, suspended in the air. And then this one, the same thing. Now my car, and I should have got this a long time ago whenever I first got the car, because every time I take off the cold air intake, there is bits of oil in there. And y'all know I've had this car I've already had it for a year now. It's been a year and I think 3 months. A year and 3 months. And I've been speeding in this thing like crazy. So I know I've been hurting my whole intake, my whole induction system. but now that's reduced and I shouldn't be hurting it anymore. You're supposed to clean these. You can do it either, I know the driver's side doesn't get blow by as much, the passenger side it gets it the most. So I don't know, I've heard clean it every 1,000 miles. I mean, that's too much for me. I'd rather wait, but I'll see how much it goes. This is my first time doing it. I'll just watch it and see how often I might need to change it. They said you can do it every oil change. Some people every 3,000 miles, every 5,000, but these were recommended every 3,000 miles. And you can clean them every 10,000 miles. All you do is spray it. They have a filter in there. You just spray it and then let it air dry. Just make my car last, I don't know, reserve a little bit more of its power and make it last a bit longer. Now I'm gonna turn the car on and see if everything is working proper. I'm just gonna give it a couple revs and see. So nothing seems to be messed up. When in the car, there's no lights or any codes on, no nothing. Like I said, it's directly plug and play. Really simple. Anybody can do this. You do not need tools for this. And this, I don't know, that's the only thing I needed to do. Mess with down there was a bolt. I had to put that bolt on the bracket. But other than that, everything is smooth. Everything is awesome. Now a lot of people hold out on this mod because it doesn't give you any power increase. It doesn't make any cool noises. Doesn't do any of that. People can't see it. It's under the hood. So that's why people hold off on it, I'm pretty sure. Or they don't even know what it is. I mean, whenever people talk about mods on their car, they don't say, oh, I have an oil separator and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't do anything, but pretty much keeps your car healthy. I know I held off on this for, like I said, I've had this car for over a year, and I don't understand how the previous owner didn't get this installed. I got this car at 60,000 miles. And it's like this person, the previous owner, drove this car for that long. I'm the second owner, but like I'm saying, the previous owner drove this car for 60,000 miles and never got one of these. So I'm pretty sure it was somebody, I don't know. They just didn't know what they were doing with the car, or they just bought it because it's a Shelby and they're probably a fan of Mustangs. I'm not sure, or they had the money at the time in 2012 and was like, hey, let me grab this car. I don't know, but clearly it did not come with these, and I held off on it for so long because of what I just said. It doesn't make any cool noises. It doesn't make your car go any faster, and nobody can really see it. It's like, hey, what do I need this for? It doesn't make me go faster. It doesn't slow the car down. It doesn't do anything. But if you do want your car to be healthy, you have to get this. Whether you have a supercharger or turbo, or you are just naturally aspirated, because regardless, your car will have oil splashing around whenever you get on the throttle. And I know if you have a Mustang, 9 times out of 10, you're not driving it like your grandma's minivan, or, you know. So I'm pretty sure we're all stepping on the gas every now and then, full throttling it. That's whenever the oil starts to splash around, and it'll end up going through your intake. It'll go through there and go through your intake. So yeah, make sure you grab one of these JLT oil separators, or you can grab another brand, doesn't matter. They have Mishimoto, and they also come in different colors. They have a black one. I was planning on getting a black one, but these are nice. I actually like these. You can see them. They pop out. They stand out. Black, I don't know. But I hope this video makes you guys really consider or think about purchasing one of these, because I definitely think you should. And now that I put it on, I actually had these for about, I want to say, a month, but I was confused. I was like, man, I don't know how easy this will be to install. So I didn't put them on. But today I was like, you know what, I woke up a bit early, I'm not doing too much today. I watched the video. It took the guy probably like a minute to do. I think he did the driver's side. I don't know what side he did, but it took him, it was just really quick. So I was like, maybe I can do it. And I didn't see him use any tools, so I decided to do it. And it's really simple. The only thing I've ever really put on the car myself was cold air intake, air filter. Anybody can do that. Oil separator, and like it probably took me a total of 10 minutes, because this one I was confused on just a bit because I didn't have the tool. Kind of had to wing it with what I had. I'll show you guys what I used. You probably look at me crazy, but this is what I used to get that bolt down here. So it's pretty scratched up now, but it's fine. It's tight. I made sure. I mean, yeah, you can see it wiggle a bit. And I know it probably shouldn't be wiggling like that, but I mean, it was wiggling a bit more than that earlier. But I got it down pretty tight. I don't have any tools at my house. That's probably another reason I don't install anything. That's all I used, was that right there. And then for this, I used my hands, and then towards the end, and see, it's scraped because I was using this to kind of twist it a bit too. I have no tools whatsoever. I did have a toolbox, don't know what happened to it. So I used a knife to start twisting that as tight as it could get. And they're pretty tight now, I can't twist it with my fingers. Go get this on your car, whether it's a Shelby, Mustang, even if it's a Dodge or, you know, any other car. This is probably the most important thing you should put on your car if you want to maintain as much power as possible. Alright, later guys.